Hey everybody. So I put out a video regarding posturing and posing, and also a little bit about why people would do that. And it's generally in fear of someone seeing who they really are. So they have to create an illusion of something that they possibly are not, so that there is favorable impressions being left on others. Now, I'm also being called to talk about other types that are out here right now, and that are those who siphon your energy by being alarmist. For example, you see a lot of people posting out about, I got some hate mail. Someone left a nasty comment. Somebody disagreed with what I said, and they left this comment, and now I have to comment on the comment. So with that being said, those who have to post out about anything should know that you're going to get some sort of response, good, bad, or indifferent. It just is what it is. And that's the risk you take when you put something out there anywhere in the airwaves, especially on social media, where it can be watched reel after reel after reel. And I mean, really watch the reels. There's no hiding from what you put out. So when something comes to you that isn't favorable, why would you need to post it out? Well, some people want that attention. They want to be able to post it out so that they can now receive more information back by you jumping to their defense. It's happening to some of the biggest truther stars I know, which is telling me there's a lot of instability happening. And when we have to put things out like that, that draws someone else into our mix of ridiculousness, we're creating harm. Is it really important that other people know that someone agreed or opposed something that you posted, or something that you've said, or something that assumed that you said, or something that assumed that you posted in the intention that they may have received it? What's the point? The point is, it drags you into their cesspool, because these people need a lot of attention. And so they're trying to draw you into debates which are nothing but distractions. Nothing but distractions. We are all here to play our musical instruments and the notes within that instrument. If someone else isn't playing their instrument in a way that we would, or that we represent, that really isn't for us to comment. It isn't for us to comment on. If you're in an orchestra or symphony, it would be up to the orchestrator or the band leader or whatever to correct that person, because perhaps their being off key is going to affect the entire performance. But we're not the orchestra leader. We're not the band leader. We are the instrument within that symphony. And that is where we are to focus on. Are we looking at our musical instrument, and are we defining our musical instrument, and are we playing it to the highest ability that we can, showcasing our ups, downs, sideways, and so on, without throwing shade on how someone else is doing. Because that is all a distraction. When you get caught up in the polarity of good and evil, it is a distraction. When you get caught up in the polarity of good and bad, it is a distraction. There is a mixed bag here on this earth plane. There is a mixed bag on beings that are of other races outside of the earth plane, maybe in the earth's atmosphere, i.e. the galactics. There's a mixed bag everywhere. So don't get caught up on trying to be a poser. And there are people out there who will master that. And there are people out there who will posture, and they will spend their time mastering that. Versus being their authentic, true self, not worrying if someone liked, disliked, agreed, didn't agree with the me, myself, and I of them. So it is time, my friends, to step away from the masquerade of bullshit that is being placed and displayed in front of you 24/7. And if you choose to continue to go in search of and filling yourself with this, you're not working on the backside of authenticity. You're not working on developing your time. You're not working on developing your talents. And you're not working on developing the treasury within all of that. And learning to be a solo orchestra person and finding other instruments around you that may vibrate where you do, and to maybe take it up a notch. And so there are people out there that are working on their instruments, but they want to come out and find other instruments and take it down a notch. And it is up to you to connect with the mental mind, the heart mind, the gut mind. And the empathy mind is a mind of all of its own. It's a feeling, and it is a primary source of information. It is where you can really develop your skills beyond mastery, and the other ones will fall into place. And when you develop things like this, you're less likely to toddle and wondering what everybody else is doing, what everybody else is saying, and then where you fit into all of that. Why don't you be your own piece of the puzzle? Learn to stand solo and unique within yourself. Develop all of these gifts and talents into a skill that helps you maneuver upstream and downstream. So, with that being said, remove yourself from the masquerade party. Remove yourself from those who are posing and posturing something that they are not. See beyond their veils of that they are using to protect themselves so that you can't see them because they're scared and vulnerable. And so they gain strength by putting out nonsense and posing and posturing as something that they're not. So let that be something that you play with for the next week or two. And in the comments, I really want you to share with me what you're experiencing. If you want a session with me, go to embodimentofthesoul.com. Check it out. And then email me directly for an appointment at info@embodimentofthesoul.com. In the meantime, work on honing in the skills and the development of your column of light. All right? Bye. Like, subscribe, and share.